Hey everybody, starting to say in here, oh my gosh, it's been a tiring day and all that stuff, but I need to give an update to you guys on what's all happening and why I haven't been producing videos. Now granted I've wanted to, but oh gosh, how long has it been since like any video game related videos? Probably since the E3 first reaction videos. Was that the last videos involving video games? It wasn't even me playing video games, but it was me talking about video games. Okay, so yeah, so stuff has happened since I need to not mess with my pen when I'm doing this. But summer got completely stressful. I mean, I was staying up till 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe even some nights close to 6 because I couldn't get to sleep. I was having sleeping problems because living at home was so stressful. It always kept my mind constantly thinking. And I can tell you that is probably not healthy and stuff. But you're going to notice I am definitely in a different room than the last video that I showed myself in a room. So that is different, but I am living back in the college dorms, because it's the only way I can actually sleep properly, minus last night's mess, because last night was a mess, so I am a little tired. I didn't get the full 8 hours, but if I got the full 8 hours, I would have been sleeping till noon, and nothing like that if I have to get up at 8 tomorrow because it's Sunday. But I was going to bed at like 4:35, not waking up at 1 in the afternoon, which that is clearly a problem. But now that I've gotten back here, I've got a decent sleep schedule. Like I said, last night aside, because last night was a mess, it's all pretty good. It's just, even as I've left, there's still some stress and some, what's the word I'm thinking of? Problems, pretty much, with what has been going on. I mean, granted, at this time I don't have any roommates, so and there's usually not a whole lot of noise, so I have a lot more free reign. I could record a lot more when I want, especially since I'm not full-time student. I'm just a little under full-time because I'm doing 11 credit hours. If I were to do another class, it would up me to 15. But living here and trying to do 15 credit hours is pretty much near impossible. I know my graduation date, that is going to be December 2015. But, I mean, how can I explain it? Once I'm done here, I've slept better. I had done, like, maybe a little streaming thing. Did, like, the next map of Path of Radiance, but kind of screwed up the audio on my own fault. Dumb Jen. So, I can't release that, so I do need to re-record. I really like to get at least Path of Radiance done. And I mean, I have recording ideas. It's just, it's not coming out. And I kind of wish it did. Especially since it's been overtime online anyway. Pardon me. Just a sign of how tired I am, man. Jeez. But about any projects that I have been doing with Jake that we kind of interrupt the middle of, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to continue that or not. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Situation back home is, best way to describe it, iffy on what's going to happen, where I'm going to be on my school breaks, except I know where I'm going to be for Thanksgiving break, because that's I'm gonna be away. I'm not gonna be at home, and I'm not gonna be here for a good chunk of Thanksgiving break, and here's the full week of Thanksgiving. So instead of just like Wednesday through Friday or Thursday and Friday, when I was at the community college, which was silly, people still needed time to travel, and sometimes they were going cross country to get to their families. So I like the fact that it's Monday through Friday. Well, if I had a Saturday class, it'd be counting that Saturday too, but so I'm going to be gone the week of Thanksgiving. Winter break is still up in the air. Spring break is still up in the air. And summer is, well, I'm hoping that the living situation pans out to something like it. We'll see what happens. I do have some ideas in mind of maybe something to do, but we just also kind of show you. Nice. Did get the new Smash Bros, but the problem is that game severely cramps my hand, and I can't play online on the school's internet because now one game is just to be hooked up, and it's got to be a game system that can be hooked up through the Ethernet. Right now it's my PS3. Maybe once I get Smash Bros for Wii U, I'll switch it over to the Wii U, but we'll see. The 3DS is not 3DS. The PS3 is still doing its job. But yeah, I would like to get Path of Radiance done eventually. That's the one project that is, count of chapters 2/3 done. That's the mostly done project. I just need to finish it. Devil May Cry 3 is about half done, a little under half done, because I am at mission 8 out of 20. Some of the other stuff, I'm not sure. Not sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to get back to the Fortune Street. I will finish the boards eventually, too. I think I've got 6 boards, but they may or may not have Jake with them. Mario Party 3 is definitely going to be solo for me when I get back to those. It's not that school has been long and stressful, it's just that things are not, I'm trying to come up with the word and I can't think of it. The stress of home is still affecting me, and I'm trying my best to avoid all that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know I'm close to 500 subscribers, which is very great, so if you're new, hi, this is me. But I may try to get some recording in today, because the only thing I really have immediately due in the future is Japanese homework, which is just katakana. I know those who have probably taken Japanese are probably realizing, is she in her second? No, I'm in my first. And we're starting with katakana because they said it's the most practical. When you go to Japan, you'll probably understand a lot more things because it's written in katakana. But I can probably do my katakana homework either, when I'm done or during a break, or I've got something in mind that if I can work quickly enough, don't hold me to it, but there may be some videos involving video games soon. Don't hold me to it. Anyway, starting to saying, logging off.